injustice, this system full of racism.
Yeah! And one thing I look at and I see between all of us, we are all united here right now
about the fact that we, the people, are the people that put them in place.
Hold on. Let's get back at the table. Why not just go start your own league?
White privilege matters. I've been yelling it out. I don't know why people don't understand and are confused by that statement, that hashtag white privilege matters. I think it's ironic and I think it's strange. No, excuse me. It's not ironic. It's not strange. It's the American way. But my thing is, when are you Negroes going to wake up to the reality of what they're trying to show you, but you don't want to see? And when I say white privilege matters, it does, because white privilege is prevalent to what is going on currently. I mean, so many different things, but the best example of that, I mean, they dropped the example that I've been waiting for, because I've used different references, whether it's Tom Brady versus LeBron James, whether it's how blacks are so forgiving to whites when they do certain crimes, and how whites are treated differently when they do certain crimes. You have what's going on in Oregon, a true definition of white privilege. You have some white terrorists, you call them a malicious group, whatever you want to call it, the freedom fighters, that come into Oregon and take over a federal building armed. And I'm talking about with big boy guns. And for the last 9 days, they have had this federal building used as their own compound, and no one has been shot. No one has been killed. And matter of fact, the coldest part of it all, it ain't even been on the news. The news stations across America have not reported it. Now, did they report it in the beginning? Yes. Maybe for the first day. And it was even like a story as if, well, no big deal. This is what happens. Okay, next story. And I'm watching this, I'm so bewildered, because I remember in 2015, because hello to 2016, we here, we made it. You had every media outlet across America displaying the black male, the black women as thugs, looters, rioters. Every negative angle they could have portrayed of the black male and female or youth, they did, with every cold, calculated video that continued to be on our TV screen day in, day out. I mean, from 2014 to 2015, when the henchmen attacked our people and we took to the street for justice, our own brand of justice, they showed us and they called us everything in the book. But yet and still in 2016, the white thugs, the white terrorists, they take over a federal building and nobody's talking about it. That's how y'all do. So what just happened, where a bunch of men come over there, take over a building, and granted there's nobody there, but take over a building and also say that we don't want no beef, but if we have to shoot it out with the police, we will protect ourselves. I mean, man. But yet and still, you have incidents of a 12-year-old getting shot for what? A fake gun. A black man getting choked out for what? cigarettes. A black woman allegedly committing suicide after a traffic stop. A black man getting killed from running from the police during a traffic stop, and the police planting it a gun by his body. A young black male walking past the police and getting shot. Yet and still, in this instance where there is felons, they are felons now. They are criminals. They are thugs taking over a building, yet they're freedom fighters. Media ain't covering it. Police ain't doing nothing about it. Everybody's kumbaya. Everyone's trying to have peace talks. But we've had unarmed black males and females murdered for nothing. I mean, black men got killed waiting for a tow truck. Come on, America. People, wake it up. Pay attention. See what it truly is. White privilege matters, and that's the only thing that matters. They control it. They break it down every day like no media coverage. You gotta Google Bundy and the Oregon militia, as they call it. I call them the terrorists because that's what they are. You gotta Google that. Like, it's not even on the news feed. They talking about the Golden Globes. They talking about the Mexican cartel cat getting captured. I mean, they talking about everything else. They talking about Kobe retiring. I mean, come on, man. That you can't even find this, and it's been 9 days, and them suckers still got that building, and they're getting food, and they're asking this, and even one man basically said that he was a freedom fighter. I mean, I don't know what he said. He was Rosa Parks. What? I predict in 2016 that there won't be as many police lynchings of the black family like there was last year, because they're pretty much going to ease up a little bit because they've made their point, and their point has been clearly made, and they've seen how our reactions will be. Our reaction will be take it to the streets for a few nights, a few weeks. Our reactions will not be take it to them. It'll be take it to the streets, air it out a little bit, get upset on social media, riot, protest, march, beg, hands up, Black Lives. They know what we're going to do. We're not going to get busy. So they've seen and they've given us the best, and they've done it in so many different ways, so disrespectfully, to see how our reaction is going to be, and they know our reaction. And the slap in the face now is when you watch an assassin like Dylan Roof gets the red carpet treatment after killing 9 black lives, and gets Burger King, to now these Oregon thugs taking over a federal building and having the time to negotiate when a 12-year-old in Cleveland didn't have not about a second to even say words before a henchman murdered him. And then he, of course, got acquitted, don't have to do trial, no indictment. It's crazy, man. I mean, it's literally crazy how America shows every single day black people how they feel and think, and how our lives don't matter, but yet still some black folks don't want to realize and accept that concept. They don't. You have a conversation more about Bill Cosby, and I'm not a Bill Cosby fan. I could care less. You got more of a conversation about Bill Cosby and all the things he's done in 30 years. And you have a current story with Charlie Sheen, who publicly announced that he was having sex with women with HIV, and no one bats an eye. Or the man from Seventh Heaven, who admitted he molested young girls, and he has not had any criminal charges thrown on him. But yet and still, we're talking about Bill Cosby. And again, I could care less, but we're talking about Bill Cosby. But again, it shows you how the media works and how white privilege does matter. And if you believe in anything the media says, for the most part, you're an idiot, because this story should be all over the place, that these assassins, these thugs, these goons, these militant soldiers have taken over a federal building, but it's not even talked about. But yet and still, when you go back into history, when the Black Panthers, who armed themselves to protect their community from police brutality and set up community events, community a community atmosphere, like they created their own in their community, they were picked off, destroyed. They were called a communist group, and they were the biggest threat to America. So what is it, America? When a black man, unarmed, just moving and maneuvering through America, he is a biggest or bigger threat compared to a bunch of white males, armed, dangerous, taking over federal buildings? The shit don't make no sense. And it shouldn't make any sense to you. But the truth is, white privilege matters. And it will always matter. Laws are set up to protect the whites. Laws are set up to destroy the blacks. And when you have the media moving away from the story, and I guess the time they will open the story is if some bloodshed goes down, but how calmly you see law enforcement reacting to these thugs compared to how law enforcement across America has reacted to the black male and black female, it should make you want to throw up. It is sickening. It is sickening. It really throws you for a loop to where you really thinking like, what the hell is going on? Like what? So you basically telling me that you guys do know how to respond to situations like this. You do know how to ease back. You do know how to not pull the trigger. You do know how to operate with a set mind and assess the whole situation, because they know damn well they go over there trying to tote their guns what's going to end up happening. But instead, with the black male, black female, they don't care. They say lynch at all, stop. Green light. Like I told you before on many videos, there's a green light on the black family. There's a green light on black people all across America. There's a green light to go. I think in 2016, because they've showed us what they're going to do, and we've shown them what we're going to do, we ain't got to worry as much. There going to be some killings, but it won't be almost close to what it was last year, and that was almost like 1,000 black people killed by the henchmen. That's astonishing. But I have faith, and it's not because good policing, it's not because of that. It's just because we're playing a chess game. And the way they move and the way they operate, and especially now, it's even more critical. Election year is here. November 2016, we will be electing one of these peons, one of these racists, one of these delusional lunatics in office. So I believe that things will calm, and it's not because of great training again. It's just because this is the game, and they toying with us. Every single person should be continuing to share this Oregon story. Bundy, Mr. Bundy has become a god. He's become a god in a sense, but in the unfortunate way that we live in America, America shows you again the ways it operates. Black people don't mean shit. White folks will always get the upper hand as long as the white folks are in power. You call them freedom fighters, I call them thugs, I call them mercenaries, I call them goons. The same thing that we were called when we took the streets for injustice, for criminal acts and behavior, for lynching of black men and women. We were called everything in the book except human. But yet and still, where's the justice in not giving the same reaction to those who have took over a federal building with guns, and they are ready to shoot up everything if approached with danger? I cannot wait to see how this goes down. And on top of that, they want immunity for any charges of what they've done to their leaders. This is great news. But the only news that you're going to get from people like me who are not afraid to tell you that the news outlets in America, the media in America ain't shit. Never been shit, never will be shit, ain't never been for us. And every time I get an opportunity to speak to them, to speak power, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to twist the story, trying to make a story. And it's not working. But here in America, you see, white privilege matters. More truth than you can handle.